Now after Mr. Han get done putting the beats on Evil Bruce Lee, he pulls out this light bulb and fire and lays hands on Dre like Kevin Gates did that lady Battery and says, speak nothing of this. I'm not gonna lie, what type of sorcery is this? He healed bruh just by rubbing fire on his hands and rubbing him down. Hey, yo, Dre talking about some, I thought you were only a maintenance man. You see only with your eyes, so you are easy to fool.
That's called mother bars.
So Mr. Han get the bright idea to go talk to Evil Bruce Lee's teacher. So they pull up to the dojo and Evil Bruce Lee's teacher is on 10. He not trying to hear none of that kumbaya stuff. He want no mercy. He was trying to run the fade right then and there, but Mr. Han was like, nah, we gonna fight at the tournament. So they agree and part ways. Now Mr. Han ain't explained this to Dre because he said it all in Chinese. So when he get to telling Dre, good news, they're gonna leave you alone. Bad news is you gotta fight in tournament. Say what now? But Mr. Han tells him he's gonna train him, so not to worry. Dre gets to Mr. Han's and it's time for his first kung fu lesson. His first lesson being hanging up his jacket. Mr. Han had him doing this for days in the rain. And Dre like, man, this ain't no kung fu. I thought I was gonna learn how to shut a whole spleen down in 2 hits. So he a little sad now, but he's sticking with it because he really want to learn kung fu. So one day while he at training, his mom pull up and invite Mr. Han to a festival they going to. So they all pull up to the festival and Dre dip off to find Ling Ling. Dre end up giving her his mixtape, and why this on the cover looking like a 90s R&B singer? Light Skin's down 1,000,000 points off this, but they get to watching the show and he get his first kiss. Oh, look at young love. Now back to Dre's training. This day right here, Dre had enough, so he pull up on Mr. Han like, man, Mr. Han, I picked up this jacket 1,000 times and you ain't shown me a bit of kung fu. You know what? I know why. Cause you don't really know kung fu. I don't know how Dre could come to this conclusion after he saw Mr. Han solo 6 Asian YNs, but okay, Dre. So Mr. Han tells him to come over there and demonstrate to him. Now while Dre is doing this, he starts showing him how kung fu is essentially in everything we do, and then Mr. Han started attacking Dre, and Dre somehow is looking like Prime Jackie himself. Had Dre looking at his hands like, this really me? Yes, Dre, you're officially becoming him. And that's really how the transition happened in real life. One day you're a loser, can't get women, you're broke, and you stay in your parents' basement eating Doritos and wiping the dust on your shirt, and then one day it all just changes. Now you got a Lambo. All right, now, maybe not a Lambo, but you got you a little Mustang, you got you some bread, and your wife the baddest thing walking on the planet. It's crazy how life works, huh? I don't know why I went on this tangent, but like the video and subscribe. So now that Dre has learned lesson 1 of Kung Fu, Mr. Han takes Dre to a temple where everybody practicing chakra control like they in Naruto or something. We have a whole lady controlling a cobra. On top of that, look at where she is. I would have fell off of that to my death on some Mortal Kombat fatality stuff, cause I can't do snakes. But now we get a training montage of Dre slowly but surely learning Kung Fu. He put in blood, sweat, and tears into this. That's what I like to see, dedication. So the next day at school, Dre and Ling Ling end up skipping class and going to this arcade. They start playing Dance Dance Revolution. Dre hitting her with crazy legs and everything. Now when Ling Ling get on the stage,
oh my God, bro. Oh, hell no, man. What the fuck, man? Get your ass on, boy.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm telling your mama, cause who taught you to dance like this? You too immersed in American culture. She was watching too much 106 in Park. Dre ends up going back home and walks in on Mr. Han smashing his car. Mr. Han gone off the sake. Turns out today is the anniversary of Mr. Han's wife and his son passing from a car crash. This is a sad moment right here. I could only imagine the pain Mr. Han going through. But Dre grabbed them little bamboo poles and we get a moment where the student begins training the master. I could shed a tear right now. This is why I love this movie so much. Daniel LaRusso could never, even though I enjoy Cobra Kai, and I ain't never even see the OG Karate Kids though. But I don't need to. This right here is peak storytelling. Now it's time for the tournament and Dre see Ching off rip looking like a monster on the mat. Can we take a second to acknowledge how Dre got that John on though? Bruh looking spiffy in that Bruce Lee gi. But it's time for Dre first match and this nigga fighting Ray. My fault. But Dre a little nervous. You know, first game jitters and all that. Bro end up running off the mat. This is not P. In front of Ling Ling too? Dre, lock in. Then Dre think back to that training and hit bro with that pick up your jacket special. Got him on the ground looking silly. Then Ray jump in the air. What was you trying to do here? That's the most easiest move to counter ever. Nigga been watching too much anime. Dre easily kicks bruh in the side to pack him up. Now we watching them Asian YNs, and I'm not gonna lie, they definitely tough. But Dre tougher. He was trained by the GOAT. We get montages of both sides winning matches left and right. And who is this Mohawk nigga? This nigga tough too, but he just packed up one of the YNs. Now after this, Dre gotta fight Chinese Lil Bill, and Dre is on timing. Lil Bill get a lick in, but Dre start blocking everything bruh throwing. Oh my God, he's cooked. Mr. Han overly trained this nigga. He prepared for anything. Blocks a kick, then does it again. I would have walked out of the arena. You ain't finna play with me like this. Kicks bruh into a kneel, then laser kick smooth across bruh face. Dre moving like Teen Gohan during the Cell games. Speaking of Teen Gohan, you should watch my video on that when I covered Gohan giving Cell that work. It's gonna be right here. Hit that little eye in the corner of your screen. Thank you. Now back to the video. Evil Bruce Lee gotta fight Mohawk bruh now. You is not clean, my guy. So the match started and Ching moving like Leon from Resident Evil, doing the most unnecessary movements. Like, what was this spin for? Bruh just doing stuff. But Ching, of course, wins. Now Dre gotta fight another one of the Sinister Six, and they master want them to fight dirty. Bro come out and get Dre down and start elbowing bruh leg. Cooking his junk. They take Dre to the back and the doctor telling Dre he done fighting. But Dre like, nah. Y'all got me messed up if you think I'm not fighting. Tell Mr. Han to whip them light bulbs out in that fire and get the rubbing. Dre come out the back like LeBron after making this face. Dre is locked in. They end up disqualifying the other dude, so now Dre gotta fight Ching. This for all the marbles. They start the match and Ching is playing with Dre cause Dre a little scared. He know they fighting dirty and gonna try some slick stuff. Ching goes for a kick, but Dre ducks under that and hits him with the same kip up he hit him with earlier in the movie. They going blow for blow. Dre countering and so is Ching. Ching runs at Dre and tries to kick, but Dre slides under the kick. I'm not gonna lie. This is the power of having women watching, cause that nigga is not doing this if Ling Ling wasn't in the stands. But Ching turns around and catches bro with a flying kick and sends bro flying off stage. See what happens when you try to show off for the shorties? That put Ching up 1 point on the scoreboard. Next round, Dre blocking everything Ching throwing and hits him with a leg sweep and get a punch in. That's 1-1 now, Ching. Ching's master is not pleased, by the way. The next round starts and Ching still ain't got nothing for Dre. He's too goated. Dre hit this nigga with a Hurricanrana takedown and gets up on the scoreboard again. When did he learn this? I know Mr. Han ain't teach him that. Bruh gotta have a hidden Sharingan or something, cause ain't no way. It's to the point now where Ching master tell him to break Dre leg, and not gonna lie, I stand by this. Dre moving like a... Dre must be stopped. The next round begins and Ching only got one goal. To do exactly what his master told him. Ching jump in the air and do this pirouette and lands a kick right onto that same spot bro was elbowing earlier. That boy Dre is in immense pain. Ching hit him with a Blitz the League X-ray move, but Dre got that resolve, that resiliency, that dog in him. He get up with a limp and all. This shows no matter how many times you kick a black man down, he gonna always get back up stronger. Through pain and with tears in his eyes, Dre locks in. He hit that I understand it now. Bro get into that crane pose, that same pose he seen Shawty doing in that was controlling that snake, and Mr. Han looking like, oh, this nigga Ching is fried. Dre literally got Ching copying his movements. Oh my God, this nigga is in flow state right now. The round starts and Ching runs in to try to finish Dre, but Dre 180 spins away from Ching's kick and backflips off of one leg to kick this nigga. I don't know who came up with the idea to have him do this move to finish Ching off, but little kid me was geeked in the theater watching this. Wiped, bro. 3-1. I'm not gonna lie. In my eyes, I'm calling that a sweep because it wasn't even close after that first round. Ching even handed bro the trophy. So Dre wins the tournament and now he's known as the baddest black man in China. This movie shows Dre have resilience and strength. Even in the midst of trouble and unsurety, Dre kept getting back up and humbled himself before he made his next move. Similar to 2 Corinthians chapter 5 verse 7, which states, "For we walk by faith, not by sight." To have faith means to believe in the unknown. We may not know what's going to happen next, but we have to keep going to find out.